Even if it were empty, it's still the sort of building to leave visitors wide-eyed with wonder. On July 1st, Studio Bell will finally open to the public, and Calgarians will get their first chance to see inside the new National Music Centre. The building's architecture alone is enough to take your breath away. That, of course, is not to say there aren't really cool things in Studio Bell. This, for example, is a jacket once worn by Guess Who rocker Randy Bachman. But it's just a jacket. Check this out. Right here, we have the gem of the whole collection. This guitar would be worth about $250,000 if Randy Bachman hadn't played it on hits like American Woman. Instead, this may be the most famous guitar in Canadian history, a 1959 Gibson Les Paul. Could stand here all day and stare at it, but we gotta move on. For country music fans, there's things like this. You might be thinking Elvis when you look at this amazing Harvey Krantz designed outfit, but no, this was a guy who predated Elvis, Mr. Movin' On himself, Hank Snow. He'd wear this kind of thing on stage, and fans would go away never forgetting the sparkly rhinestones that they'd seen that night. Well, and speaking of sequins, Canadians will probably remember this little number from the 2003 Juno Awards. It was one of many specially designed hockey jerseys worn by Shania Twain. You'll learn two things here. A, Shania was a lot smaller than people probably expected, and B, she obviously hung on to the Calgary Flames jersey. She treasured it too much, so Toronto, that's what we get in Calgary. Dead mouse. It's not quite the same on laminate, but only in Canada could a piece of worn plyboard be considered an icon. Over here, we have one of Stompin Tom Connor's famous stomping boards, where he'd keep the rhythm for his band on his left foot. And yes, priceless in Canada, yet it's plywood. Drones, but not the kind you think. And sure, they might just look like sunglasses, but these are the most famous sunglasses in Canadian history. You probably remember from Corey Hart's famous video, Sunglasses at Night. And while July 1st is the big day for the opening here, it looks like there's a very bright future ahead for Studio Bell and the National Music Centre. This is Michael Platt reporting.